Welcome to Game Chat, where Connor and I talk about the latest game news. In our news section for this month, PlayStation Blackout plans to protest end of physical disc production. NVIDIA GPU sees yet another hike price, up to 30% because of AI. And after layoffs, Battlefield 6 EA boss Andrew gets a big, huge raise because even though they laid off a bunch of people last year. All that and more on this episode of Game Chat. Hey Connor, how's it going?
I think that was a very, very good intro there, Darren. Nailed it as usual, yeah. So things have been going okay for me, I guess. I mean, if anyone who's lived in Vermont like us, you know that it is currently very, very hot outside, as per usual. It comes to as it is usual for early August as of late. It's just kind of horrible if you don't have air conditioning, and I mean, luckily for us, it's air conditioned in here, but well, we can't air condition the outside world. No, we can't do that. That's not part of our budget.
No, well, unfortunately, you guys it's warm, yes, even for me, but it's because of the mugginess. Now, remember, I'm from Southern California, and this is just a normal another summer day for me. But yeah, it is warm even for me. So, let's see.
Yeah, a lot of humidity in the air.
A lot. So let's see here. What I've been playing lately is a lot of, once again, simulators and.
Yep. But
the new one, actually, Water Park Simulator is finally out as off of early release. Fortnite, I've been doing a lot of getting back in, putting around on that. But yeah, there's not much. I haven't really been playing much gaming lately because I've been busy, and it's just been, yeah. Summertime, I don't play much for games.
I mean, summertime's usually the time I play a lot of stuff, but now that I have to do this thing called college and a part-time job, then yeah, I'm trying to find that I don't really have the same amount of time, and I really shouldn't be having the same amount of time because I have a English paper that's due pretty soon, so...
Ooh, been there, done that.
Been there, done that, yeah, everyone can relate, but...
Yes.
Yeah, but I guess on more exciting stuff, or... Actually, I guess not so much exciting stuff, just more usual stuff. I'm still doing Archipelago, still doing the same exact AP that I've been playing since like the last time we had an episode. Like that thing's already been almost going on for a month long, and there's still a lot of players playing. But I'm hoping since the time passed, people's got their items. Hopefully they'll have a lot of things to do during those streams because. I mean, I don't really know who's my audience when it comes to these videos, but I'd imagine they probably are waiting for the moment that I just move on to something else because, these videos are honestly kind of starting to get a little repetitive. I enjoy doing them, but, I mean, I don't know, how do you like it if you, go onto, a streamer's channel and, they have, a whole, page of, nothing but the same thumbnail, almost identical thumbnails and titles?
Yeah, well,
it's a little tiring.
Yeah, well, no, it's a lot. It's right. A lot of people like watching is somebody plays the same game over and over again. They get, oh boy, somebody playing something I like.
Well, I mean, as someone who does a variety of things, I imagine my audience have probably gone a little tired of it. But
I do a variety of things.
We all do a variety of things.
So yeah, pretty much that's it. Not much going on for a game or. Us playing games this week, so what's new with us? So let's move on to our trivia.
Oh, forgot about trivia.
Yeah, well,
you philosopher.
Last week's question was, what was the most played video game of all time?
I'll give you a hint. It starts with an M, and it probably also ends with an E, and it's Minecraft, isn't it?
You're totally... According to this, it's actually Fortnite.
What do you mean?
3.8 million games played.
I think those statistics are rigged. Is that just this previous year or all time?
I don't know. Probably all time.
And I demand a fact check because
I
don't
demand a
believe
fact
that's
check on
real.
that one because I pretty much agree it's Minecraft. It comes close.
Yeah, like there's no way Fortnite beats Minecraft in anything. But that just, man, here I am talking like an absolute boomer, and yeah, I'm part of the same generation who's playing Fortnite. Ugh.
Fortnite or Minecraft, yes.
Well, not much of either because I'm how do you say, a bit of a hippie when it comes to my tastes.
Yes.
Or maybe I'm a hippie critical. Who knows?
Yeah.
Who knows? Also, I'm wearing sunglasses indoors again. Don't know why I do that.
All right. Here's a real easy one if you're a big boomer, because I remember this one.
Well, it should be simple for me then.
Which is the first video game to be played in outer space? Is this week's question.
Yeah, that should be quite
It's simple. It's rather simple.
Thinking two things. One or the other. And I'm withholding both of those answers because they're probably the most likely answers.
Give you a hint. It was a very popular game on Game Boy.
Game Boy?
It sold Game Boy.
I didn't know that. Okay. Well, I'm not Googling.
I'll give you guys another hint. It's a Russian game. All right, moving on to our news topic. Let's talk about PlayStation blacking out.
Well, PlayStation itself is not blacking out. It's
Sony.
Well, okay. Let me correct this here. This is something about a protest going on. Like they're protesting the whole disc production ending in 2028 thing. And let me see what's going on. This is an article from This Week in Video Games, and I'm starting to think we should probably start linking like the articles we talk about inside like the video's description, because it'll help our viewers follow along, I think, if they can read along with us and get some more info that we're able to get allowed in our hour. But long and short of it, and checking the in brief section of movement surging, a week-long boycott of PlayStation services. We're going to under the hashtag PS Blackout has emerged on Twitter, otherwise known as X or Cross. I hate that title. The boycott is in protest of the Sony Interactive's decision to end physical discs, as I've already said. Statement attached to the movement says PlayStation has never felt more disconnected from its community, and that ending disc production feels like the last straw. Like, what's your take on that? Do you think Sony has just been that out of touch?
That out of touch just so long? No, not really. They've been ahead of the curve a lot of things, especially when it comes to technology and graphics, because they've always been ahead of Xbox when it comes to, the generation consoles. PlayStation always has been and always will be the number one number one console, as far as I'm concerned. And game-wise, they've still got pretty good titles out there that are worth playing for. So, but also, like we said last week, it's just pretty much a sign of the times, because, a lot more people are going towards digital copies now. Physical copies of discs are going away over the wayside. So, it's just it's just a matter of time.
Yeah, like part of it was consumer decision. Other part of it, like I've been finding, like the research is that it's kind of being, it's also kind of being a little forced upon. Like before, like we had a choice to do physical, but now they're just axing the physical part entirely to go all digital, and it's not even like physical is that physical these days anyway, because a lot of games, like, you pop the disc in and then you have to download the rest of the game because they. For anti-piracy, they don't include the rest of the game on the disc. You have to download it from a server. It is for security, but like that's just my issue with that is like technically like with the way they're doing all of this stuff is like you're not gonna technically own anything. Everything is all like connected to this like grand server that everyone has to connect to, and like anytime that server goes down, no one can play anything until it comes back live, and that could be like a couple hours, or it could be like a week.
And that's what PlayStation's is notorious for.
Yeah, it's not like it's been hacked like a few times this year alone.
It's not like it hasn't been shut down. Automatically servers shut down, and nobody who owns a PlayStation can get on games that they want. No, we haven't done that last year.
It's not like they're going to also close the PS Vita or the PS3 stores either. Yeah.
No.
Consumer decisions. Whatever happened to those? But.
No. It's not like that.
Well, I mean, I'm not sure if this is gonna really change all that much. Since like I don't know. Have you ever been part of a boycott? And I guess let me ask a better question. Have you ever really seen a boycott actually achieve anything?
No.
Yeah.
No.
You can make a statement, but I don't think it's going to be enough to make Sony change course.
No, you can boycott all you want. 70% of the times it doesn't even work. There's a few times it does work, but most of the time, no.
I don't know. My version of boycott is just I don't play PlayStation anyway, so it's like I guess it's not even a boycott. It's just a lack of engagement.
Yeah.
Yeah, and just to go on more about this whole blackout plan, This movement asks PlayStation users to not engage the PS Network from August 23rd to August 30th in 2026.
Oh, really? Like they're going to hurt them?
Well, yeah. And to note, some games that are coming out around that week time include Star Wars Zero Company, Resonance Plague Tale Legacy, and Aliens Fire Team Elite 2. I didn't realize that game already has a sequel in the works. I don't know. For some reason, I thought that first Alien Fire Team Elite didn't do very well, but I don't know anything about Aliens or its games or anything.
No, the first one, it didn't do very well.
Yeah. It would also this would cross over to the final fully open weekend of the beta for Call of Duty Modern Warfare 4. I can't believe they're... Remember how Call of Duty 4 originally was Modern Warfare? Now we have enough Modern Warfares to be Modern Warfare 4.
Yeah. And then Call of Duty is going up to 7 now. Yeah. Black Ops 7.
Yeah. Now it just popped in my mind. Call of Duty 4, Modern Warfare 4, Modern Warfare.
Yeah. And the 7th one was kind of a flop.
I don't know. I just don't care about Call of Duty. It's just it's always just been one thing every year, and I don't know how the fans just don't get tired of it. What are they doing? Are they doing anything?
I truly did enjoy playing it, but my big pet peeve is you have to literally have one Xbox or PlayStation just to run the damn thing because it's so huge for file size.
They just don't optimize anything.
No, they just dump it all onto one big huge file, and then there's your file.
All 4K textures. What could possibly go wrong?
Yeah.
Yeah, and with all the cosmetics it has, and it's no wonder why that game goes triple digits of the gigabytes every time. Ugh.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm lucky that I don't have stuff like that on my computer. Well, I guess the one thing that technically is over 100 gigabytes is I have one of those Kingdom Hearts collections, but normally that is just 70 gigabytes on its own. But I did a modification or something to it to do randomizers, and that requires getting not a freeware, but what is it? It was having a extrapolated version of those games to use for modding. So technically, I have 2 copies of all 6 of those, or I guess all 4 of those games, since 2 of them are just movies. I have additional. I have 2 copies
of
the same 4
games,
and now it's taking up so much space.
Yeah, I just can't remember the term they use for it. So yeah, that PlayStation, it's no matter what, you guys, you're fighting a last cause.
It's an uphill battle, but
you're not going to win.
Yeah, well, it shows people care. People care. What I was going at when I was saying that people are like protesting over like physical games be going away from like Sony. Like, yeah, like there's probably not much they can do about it, but like once it all becomes digital, like for Sony, it's basically gonna become almost impossible to actually own anything from them. Like everything is technically like just a license you get from Sony for like the movies, their games, everything. Like everything's eligible to be taken away, taken down anytime. Doesn't matter if you paid it or not. And that's just unjust. Like like we as the customer have, I think, a human right. Is it like a human right to like be able to say that like if I buy something with my money, it is my responsibility, it is my property, and like people can't just take it away from me from some arbitrary reason that I can't control. Like
exactly,
like that should not be a thing.
No, they shouldn't. They shouldn't take it away from you, even though
like this is specifically the kind of stuff that makes Stop Killing Games like have such a massive precedence. Like this, like that whole organization started over like the crew being completely closed down and like no offline mode or anything. So like even the people, no matter who you are, you just can't play the Crew 1 anymore because they just shut down the servers that like okay, like so it's not even necessarily the fact that it's digital that's like the problem. It's the fact that they have DRM, and the DRM that a lot of games have where they have to connect to a server to verify that it's owned and all that. That's where the crux of the problems are coming in.
Digital millennial management.
Yeah, like the management thing. Like if it can't connect to like a server every once in a while, then like it won't really know if it's like a game you properly have, or in other cases like it won't have the whole game installed and like it'll dynamically stream it off like the server. So like if it can't do that, then you can't play it. Doesn't matter what the kind of game is, if it's like a multiplayer game or if it even has anything to do with multiplayer at all. Like if you can't stream the game or if you can't like connect to the server or any meaningful way, like you just can't play it. And it just leads to like there's already a whole lot of games even now that like you just can't play the official way anymore because it's just the way to do it is just gone. It just
disappeared and nobody cares to keep it going.
And I think like I'm doing a whole essay on this is like what my whole essay is about. Like it's coming to a point where there's just some games like the only way you can actually like play it and like not have it be like the only way to own these games or even play it in some cases is just use a cracked pirated version, which should not be the case. Like it's not necessarily a lost profit or anything, but it's like it's a sign of poor service when people are taking to their own measures to get around the economy and the corporation's decisions, like take matters in their own hands. Like
people, we've been doing that. We did that back when it was before iTunes, putting music on our computers, Napster and
LimeWire. And
BitTorrent.
It's just like
unwanted for games.
It's just like I mean, of course companies are going to have a problem with people torrenting their stuff because like obviously lost profit, like asset protection, like they have to care about this stuff. But like with the way they're doing DRM, like as it is, like it's starting to become less of a problem for pirates because like pirates could just remove it. They can just get around it. Like that's the thing. Like no matter what method you go or how far you'll go to stop a pirate from cloning something, sooner or later they're gonna do it anyway. So like in the end, all this DRM's gonna do is inhibit the average user who paid for the game's ability to play it. So like it's like what I'm trying to talk about with my essay is like if there is much of a purpose these days for DRM, since it's like it's
not really.
Like of course there should be protection, but like also like if it's so easy to like have something be cracked anyway, then honestly I think the only real solution is just instead of like try to entice them to pay the game by giving them a good deal out of it, like like being able to carry the game to like different devices, like just logging in through a different account.
And once you buy it, it's your game.
And, like,
you control the license, no matter what.
Yeah, like no DRM stuff. Like I mean, maybe like, kind of be like Steam, where like you have to check into the store every once in a while, but like otherwise, like it's not Steam's DRM that's the problem. It's per game DRM more likely. Yeah, and like there was like a whole interview with like Gabe Newton, like, and his like take on it. Like he doesn't see piracy as a problem for Steam because they provide a very good service. Like like prices are good because like sales happen often. Like there's no intentional interest in DRM in Valve's games and a lot of other games unless they listed they have like De Novo or something.
That's why a lot of people like Steam, is because you can get practically any game you want for dirt cheap, and you don't have to worry about them saying, nope, sorry, I don't want that game anymore.
Yeah, like Steam is just secure. It's just like it's and if you want even more security than Steam, there's also GOG, like Games Galaxy or whatever, where like all the games on there have no DRM. They are all like have no anti-piracy measures, so you can know for a fact that they are indeed yours and yours forever. Like honestly, like it sounds like very counterintuitive, but it feels like the piracy problem will be much less of a problem if we're not trying to counter it. Like because like
we accept the fact that it's going to get pirated, let it get pirated, or let it go on to someplace else.
Yeah, and in fact, like it's like I watched that interview from like Gabe Newton, and like it's like his take is like it's not necessarily, the games are not necessarily pirated because people just don't want to spend the money, because like think about it this way: if you're pirating a game on PS5 for like your PC, you're gonna have to spend a lot of money just to have that game run well on that PC to begin with.
Yeah.
So like it's not a pricing problem because you still have to pay a lot just to be able to play the games anyway. The problem is just, how they're treating the games and how accessible they're making it. That's like the real reason why they're doing it.
Yeah.
Like the example he used in that interview, there was a time where like there was a time where companies didn't want to like translate their games to like Russian, like because like they said, the Russia, like people in Russia just pirate all the games. Except like the only reason they're actually really pirating the games is because they're not actually translating stuff to Russia. So like they're just pirating the game to do it themselves, and that problem kind of went away as soon as they actually started just making native ports to Russia. So yeah, like basically just. I think a lot of other people like share this sentiment, like this quote or what have you. But it's not an economic problem. It's a service problem, and what we just need to do is just give a good enough service to warrant actually paying the money for. And if these services if these services all just have these strings attached that can just be pulled at any time, then I'd say it's not good enough.
Yeah, it isn't good enough. So
yeah. I've been like thinking about this like all this time, because there's like that again. This is what my essay's about, and like I am.
No, and it ties into what we're talking about earlier in the very first part of it, and ties into what we just talked about either.
Yeah.
So I mean, it's fine. It's perfectly fine. I didn't mind the rant.
Like everybody cares about keeping stuff. Like like you don't want anything to just magically go away. And
no.
Like this is something I think everybody they care about. Like
no, and I do personally care that, like I said, really physical copy. Yeah, it's going away, but still, it's it needs to be preserved in a way that it doesn't completely go away.
Yeah, like have if it's a game like that's all about online, or like a mobile game, like I think some games like have like a offline version that like that's just the version to use now.
Yeah, a lot of them are. Yeah. All right, moving on to EA.
Which EA? The acquisition,
completes
the whole acquisition. Yeah.
Yeah, 5.5 billion private acquisition by.
No, not 5.5. It's just 55.
55 billion.
Yeah,
private acquisition by Saudi Arabia Public Investment Fund.
Yeah, so if you haven't had enough reasons to dislike Electronic Arts, here's another one. They've check the in brief thing. EA has officially announced its completion of its $55 billion private acquisition by Saudi Arabian Public Investment Fund, Silver Lake, and Affinity Partners. The deal is considered to be the largest leveraged buyout in history and appeared to pass global regulatory scrutiny without issue. Ooh, yeah, I mean, $55 billion, that's just like, those are not rookie numbers, I'll tell you that.
No, they're not. And
Previous reportings has suggested that the SAPIF will own 93.4% of EA, while Silver Lake will own 5.5% and Affinity Partners 1.1%. So that's like 100% of EA is just basically in Saudi Arabian investors' minds. That's and
the deal was first announced in September of last year. It is considering the largest leverage buyout in history. It appears to pass both shareholders and global regulators' scrutiny without issues. And US $20 billion for the purchase price will cover it by loans.
And going. Yeah, there's a lot of information about all these people and partners, and like all the talk going around it. CEO of Silver Lake, Egon Durbin, said it was proud to invest heavily in EA's growth, including what AI can do to enhance game development and player experience. This is all sunshine and rainbows here.
AI is great.
A previous report from Financial Times suggests the investors were looking to generative AI for cost-cutting measures. The publisher has reportedly been pushing its employees to use Generatal. Just read what it says on screen, darn it. Gen AI for just about everything. Ahead of its acquisition announcement, it is laid off about a reported 300 to 400 workers, closed internal studio Cliffhanger Games, and significantly downsized BioWare following a week of the launch of Dragon Age, The Veilguard, among other cuts. So, yeah.
Just basically EA is being bought out by a Middle East company, and hopefully they do better or do well with it.
Hopefully is a strong term there.
Yeah. No, they're
going to have to change the name to EAI. Like at this rate, AI for just about everything.
It's all AI.
It's just intelligence all the way down the barrel.
Yeah.
And furthermore, towards the bottom, the Saudi Arabia Public Investment Fund notably already holds a variety of stakes in the video game sector, including investments in Take-Two, Activision Blizzard, Capcom, Nexon, and Nintendo. So,
well, if they already own all those, and they've done pretty good with them.
But do they have majority stakes? That's the next thing.
That's the next thing. Yeah.
It was also notable for backing out a reported $2 billion deal with Embracer Group, resulting in the latter party having to make substantial cuts to its business. The Public Investment Fund still holds stakes in the company. PIF also owns esports organizer ESL, as well as mobile publisher Scopely, which holds properties such as Pokemon Go, following a $3.5 billion deal.
By the way, that's turning 30.
The Pokemon?
Well, Pokemon Go just turned 30.
30? 2015 was 30 years ago?
Yeah. No.
Dang.
Turned.
Do the math.
I gotta do the math.
2015.
It's 10, so 15. 10 years? No.
It's 11.
Pokemon Go. Well, we'll just move. You just go on, and I'll just look it up.
That should be about 11 years. So, I mean, is anyone here still playing Pokemon Go? Because I haven't had the slightest of interest in it. I mean, from what I heard, the Niantic or like the whatever company's in charge of updating that game has been catching like flack left and right from like,
Pokemon Go it ain't turning 30. The Pokemon the Pokemon general
the franchise is 30 years old.
Franchise is 30 years old.
For a second I was like, I thought that was like 35, but I must be thinking Sonic instead.
30 years.
So
Damn.
many anniversaries these days. Jeez. I don't got the money to get gift cards for everyone.
So anyways, go ahead. Moving on to the NVIDIA.
Oh, well, yeah, I guess going purely sequentially with what we have on our little sheet here. Yeah, so
Personal computers are affordable crisis continue to be earned.
Do we want to read the title first?
Okay. NVIDIA has seen yet another price hike up to 30% as the generative AI hardware crisis worsened.
Yeah, according to Taiwan's Economic Daily, Taiwan specifically, that's okay. The company has increased the price by between 20 and 30% as the extraordinary appetite for the hardware continues to build alongside the generative AI investment boom. This is the third price hike the company has implemented this year so far.
Damn. And I was just thinking about getting a new one.
Yeah, like have we noted about it every single time? Like this is like ridiculous.
It is. COVID hurt them a lot because after COVID, everything just went zinc up to almost 200% up because they went from literally $200 up to $500 to $1,000,
Wow.
and then they've been skyrocketing ever since. Within the last 2 years, they started slowly coming back to where they were pre-COVID.
Well,
And now with this AI crisis, they're
I mean, I don't know. I don't know if
off the
COVID had
chart.
like any impact of like. I don't know how like COVID would have like a negative impact on. I mean, I guess
because what it was is the companies that were making the processor chips for them
well,
were overseas, and these companies were shutting down
oh yeah, because
of masks,
health issues.
mask mandates, and all that stupid stuff they had over there overseas. They was shut down, and then
I feel like that's not what the story was in 2020.
behind on production, that which anybody knows about economics, supply and demand.
I thought that was supposed to be supply shortage, yes, but I thought that was specifically for like making the GPUs. I thought that was the supply problem.
It is making the GPUs
Yeah,
themselves and making the processors and making all the other parts that go to there went there. And also because if you remember, there was a lot of people during COVID would just jack the prices up just because they felt like it.
Scalpers. That doesn't have to do with COVID either. The scalpers have only gone worse this decade, and
Yeah. They would, just because they felt like jacking the price up, they would jack the price up.
yeah, I do implore our audience to definitely do some luck when it comes to this, because I feel like we're kind of maybe a little behind when it comes to this economic stuff. But like we're just looking at this chart right here, like this little bar graph. Well, I don't know if this is this a bar graph? No, it's not a bar graph. It's a scattergram. It's a chart. It has a line. It's like this average line showing like the price increases over the last 18 months with like I guess all the data variation and like an outline of it, and it's just like it's quite dramatic how it was like hovering around 250 for a while, then from
I said,
just the span to October to like February, it jumped all the way up to 1,000, and it's still crawling upward. It's just like
and I was just thinking about getting a new one for my computer.
Yeah, and I hear say that this is not likely to trend back down anytime soon. Not until this AI craze passes over. Which I mean, I don't know what's going on in the minds of these investors, but I can probably tell you the answer is not in a million years. It feels like
Generative AI boom and consequences are component prices that also impact console gaming with both Xbox and PlayStation. See price increasing this past year.
Yeah, like nobody's safe.
No.
Nobody is safe.
Nobody.
Not the people making the GPUs, not the people using the GPUs, and definitely not us, the consumers. That's like always have to worry that the moment like this PC goes down, like I need to get a new one, and like I wonder how Asus is doing. Well,
I hate to say this, but Asus is starting to look better and better. And I've had so many Asus graphic cards. They're all right. They're okay, but they're not good as NVIDIA.
But they are cheaper, right?
They are cheaper. I'm just gonna look up Asus.
like check like the. Yeah, I'll do a price comparison right now. So like I'll check Nvidia card price, and I'll check the Asus.
No, it's not Asus. It's
Wait, yeah, no, Asus is the monitors. What we're saying.
NVIDIA, AMD.
AMD. It was similar enough. Okay.
Yeah, well, anyways, let's move on to while we're doing this. What's you look them up. I'll move on to the next news story. Keith.
Yeah, I'll check the latest in.
AMD versus NVIDIA.
Yeah, check like see how the top of the line.
Yep.
Stuff. Okay, so like, how am I supposed to check prices?
Just type in AMD graphic cards versus NVIDIA's graphic card.
Well, let me see like what their top card, what their top cards look like
okay.
Price wise. Okay, so I'm looking at Radeon RX 9070 GRE, and I'm looking at the 5090 RTX.
That's the newest.
Yeah, 5090 is $2,000. And the 9050 GRE
should be less than $1,000.
Wait. Yeah, actually, hold on. This is only like, where does it say the price on this thing? Crap.
Well, you keep looking. After laying off Battlefield 6 developers, EA boss Andrew Wilson, bonus rose from $8 million to $3.8 million last year, thanks to the game's successful across all milestones. Electronic Arts CEO took a $3.87 million bonus for 2006 fiscal year. Company games such as Battlefield 6 performed well and met all milestones, and a new AI surgeon was executed. The bonus and many of other EA execs come despite the layoff across multiple studios in the same financial years. So basically, they can lay off their workers and turn around and give their head honcho a big $3 billion raise or $30 million raise. Yeah, okay. Now you can see where you got that from. You got off because you laid off a bunch of people.
Company also executed a bold AI strategy. I like how bold is in quotation marks. Yeah, very bold.
Yeah.
Yeah. Used AI to advance research, expansion, and efficiency across the company. Yeah. I think maybe I'm like missing subtext, but like it's just probably just the very stereotypical story of like employees go to dust, AI takes over, CEOs profit, and nobody's happy.
Yeah. Pretty much.
That seems way too stereotypical, but that just kind of what it sounds like. Okay, seriously, where are these? I'm taking forever to find these processors.
I found one 960 for $469 on Amazon.
Is that like the thing?
Amazon Radeon RX 960 XT.
Well, that's 960. I'm looking at 970.
Well, this is last year's model or couple generations model. So, anyways.
So like okay, so if 970 is like the
new
max one, then
that's pretty 600, 700.
Okay, I just realized the price gap between these things are so ridiculous. So like this is the RTX GeForce RTX series from like cheapest to most expensive, and like the jumps this makes it just starts getting obscene. So we start at 5060 with a $299, then 5060 Ti for $379. That's like okay, well that's a bit much.
That's a bit much. Average price.
A bit much, but I mean, hey, it's the budget price is probably still better than what I have right now, but that's okay. Then we jumped up to 5070, that's $549.
A little up there.
And then the Ti version of that is $749. And then
up there.
And then the 580 is $999, which like okay, like that's getting
really up there.
Yeah, we're getting up there, but I mean like it's following a pattern. And then we go to the 5090, and it just slaps an extra $1,000 on there.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we go up by like about like 150 or something every time, and then we just slap 1,000 on the top level line. Like I don't even know what the difference is, but
It's just all you're getting, guys, is just better graphics,
Better graphics and
better FPS is better high def.
Yeah, I feel like at that price, that'd just be like the definition of overkill.
And yeah, it's process speeds and how fast you can play games and all that, but
Can't wait for like when GTA 6's like release date gets closer in, they're gonna start advertising plays GTA 6 at 120 FPS, as if like a bunch of other cards shouldn't be able to do that.
yeah, you should.
Yeah. I guess on that note, just to touch on GTA 6, so we got a blog post off of Rockstar's site, and they're doing something weird with their next trailer of the game in August 27th. So, they are going to do the whole thing where they're going to put the thing on YouTube for everyone to watch, but for some reason, they're premiering the trailer early on Netflix. So, technically, that would mean this trailer for 6 hours on August 27th is locked behind paying, which is kind of, I feel like that's a little unheard of for like a video game trailer, having to pay just to see it a little early. Like, yeah, it's like only 6 hours, but like,
yeah, but yeah, if you got a Netflix account, yeah,
but like, I mean, I don't think the ratio for like Netflix accounts among people that are also
versus the YouTube account. No, I don't think so. I think there's more people got YouTubes than they got Netflix.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not even sure if this deal's even gonna do very well for like Rockstar. Like I don't know how this unfolded. Like, is this like a Rockstar decision, or this is like a Netflix like reaching out to them to make a deal to try to get more subscribers or something?
Probably. Well, Netflix reaching out to them, because I'm pretty sure Rockstar doesn't need help promoting this because everybody's waiting for it.
Yeah, I mean,
with the popularity of 5.
Yeah, I don't know how I feel about the fact that it feels like they're really actually they're just starting to make money off just showing the trailers of the game before the game even comes out. And
yeah,
mind you, that this game is going to be like way more expensive than what like the other GTAs by fact it's like 80 or something.
Yeah,
100 if you want to get the extra super special ultra edition or whatever, like
the ultimate edition. Yeah,
like, I mean, don't you think that's kind of mildly shady that they're doing this?
Yeah, but it's not really shady, but mildly different.
I don't know. Yeah,
it's a little different, but if it's the only way they can get people to watch it, yeah.
Well, I mean, it's just gonna go on YouTube anyway, like 6 hours later. So
yeah, might as well just keep it on YouTube, not worry about Netflix, unless Netflix gave them a deal, either GTA movie, or because Netflix do have their video game thingy. It's not very popular, but they do have video games on Netflix.
I can't imagine Netflix having much in terms of actual good games, though.
No, it's your mobile games. Your little, you know what I mean. The games you play like on your phone type of games.
Yeah.
The ones that are the reason why they're free type of games. They're not the best games in the world.
I mean, like what? Is it like those mobile games that are just like I swear I've seen those like free assets on Unity or something.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think you're getting a little overambitious, being like, oh, they're gonna like have their own like exclusive GTA like movies and stuff. Like, what are you gonna make a movie about GTA anyway?
I'm just saying. I'm just trying to figure out what Netflix wanted anything to do with Rockstar.
Well, I mean, anything to get them more subscribers, I guess. And I mean,
yeah,
it's probably just capitalizing just off the fact that everybody was just talking about GTA 6.
Yeah, and then Netflix is jumping on the bandwagon.
It's probably just that. Maybe.
Oh, I'll help. I'll promote it. But yeah,
yeah,
we'll promote.
Yeah, Yeah, I was just casting my doubt over that. Yeah, what about... Yeah, anyways, let's turn our attention back to other stuff. What is going on with Xbox? Oh, getting more expensive? Oh, yeah, what else is new?
Yeah, Xbox consoles are now officially cost £200 more in Europe.
Yeah, this is a Europe-exclusive price hike, as reported by the VGC. This is an article from The Gamer. Yes, The Gamer. This is a price hike in Europe and the United Kingdom. Has been confirmed. Recent Era forum users noted that the Xbox Series S has increased from $599 to $799, which would be about 33% increase. But to put that into perspective, European buyers are now being charged roughly $922 for a console that's $79.99 in the US. So they moved up the European prices numerically to match an euro, the price in euros are now numerically the same as they are in the US, except that's not the same price. It's not the same thing. It's actually much more than that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
in the UK, the price of a 1 terabyte disc model has increased from 59 euros or 500 euros to 670 euros, which is approximately $903 when converted.
Yeah, and here's we like seeing charts. Here's another chart. You can see here the prices as they were before and the after. It's Europe is not having the best of times these days with the economy. But I mean, who is having a good time of money?
Yeah,
probably just the people that actually have it, not us.
Not us.
I mean, you can see it from my shirt right here. I only have $3. Well, actually, that's pretty inaccurate. I don't actually have any dollars on me. They're all in a bank account. So technically, by that definition, I have no money. Please send us support.
No, we're fine. User-made maps from Steam.
Okay, so transition. Hello. Okay, so
let's move on to.
Yeah, so I'm sure everyone who's heard of Mecha Chameleon, which is the game exploded online. You definitely heard of it. You heard of this game, Mecha Chameleon, and you've also heard, probably relatively recently, if you've been paying attention, that the game and the Discord has had a hacking problem where some hackers kind of came in, kicked out all the moderators, posed as them, and it was a whole debacle trying to get things back together. And apparently, where this originated, where this originated is that apparently there's a workshop feature on Steam so that you can download custom maps, and apparently some of the maps, not a lot of them, but a couple of the maps actually had malware, it had a Trojan inside it.
Ooh.
Yeah, and the map was called Chroma Grid Arena. You shouldn't be able to see it anymore on the pages because it probably should just be deleted by now. Yeah, the developers in a bunch of news updates, and they're very good about putting news stuff on Steam updates, but they did respond saying that the game itself was safe, that there's no malware within it. It's just these outside attacks that are causing further issues. Yeah, so it is quite a problem. But
yeah, it was.
It did say that they have patched the game to fix the vulnerability, and those maps should definitely be gone now. So yeah, that's probably a little scary for the people on that Discord, but thankfully that's all been taken care of.
Yes, thankfully.
Yeah, that does go to say that you definitely got to be careful on what you download, even when it's just on a procured moderated thing like Steam, because there could still just be viruses hiding in there. So I mean, if you're downloading something that I don't know, only a couple hundred people have probably clicked on, you're probably walking right into a bear trap.
Probably.
So don't do that. Do not do that.
You want to do that Switch game?
Yeah, I forgot. Well, I forgot to put a link to this, but this is something that Nintendo themselves put out. So,
Well, I'm
like,
trying to figure-
Alan, if you can like put like a little like Twitter post or some place where Nintendo's announced this, you can put it up on screen. But yeah, so Super Mario Sunshine has finally gotten its like date on like the Switch Online service. It's coming August 13th. It's
it's
yeah,
pretty
so,
close.
Yeah, so if you finally if you so badly desired a game where you could just, cool off and take in those summer vibes while August is still around, Mario Sunshine is coming to Switch in a, I would say, more permanent manner, but it's tied to a subscription service, so technically it's still not permanently on the Switch. I'm still kind of critical over the fact that like all of Nintendo's retro games right now are only available through their service, so like, I mean, it might not pose a problem right now, like while they're upkeeping it, but like anytime in the future, like years and years from now, this service will be gone, and even if like you played all these games, you'll never be able to come back this way because they're just, the servers for it are gone, like you can't connect to it anymore.
And then for people who are trying to keep them going, that's going to be kind of hard.
Yeah, like this is what I was kind of going at, and I was like, everyone's posing that problem.
Trying
with
to
the
preserve them. It's going to be harder to preserve them.
Yep.
All right. Our last one, I found this one just now, GameRat.com. It's official. Nintendo Switch 2 has beaten the GameCube for sales.
Yeah. I mean, I guess it's not that surprising since GameCube... I mean, people look back on GameCube so endearingly. Like, people love the GameCube, but truth be told, it's like it didn't really...
No, it didn't really take off like the Wii or like the Wii U or the NES or the Super Nintendo. The GameCube was pretty much like the stepchild of whatever, the black sheep of the family when it came to Nintendo consoles.
Black sheep? I mean, you got to remember that this is indeed the generation where the PS2... This is the PS2 generation, so...
and it was in between the 64 and the Wii, so...
Yeah.
And the Sony, what it was trying to be a console series, a console that it wasn't really, graphic-wise.
Well, I mean, it does indeed have pretty good graphics, even... it was
earlier. It was too. A lot of people didn't like it because it was too new, or I can't remember.
Too new. What the heck?
No,
does that
it was
mean?
too ahead of its. I'm trying to say it was too ahead of its time because people weren't really getting into or weren't. Help me here. I don't know where I'm.
Well, I mean. Again,
because you had the Sonic Dreamcast at the same time too.
The Dreamcast was on its way out by the time the GameCube was coming out. Basically it's the whole thing I remember. It was pretty much by the time the GameCube was coming out, Dreamcast was dying, and Sonic had to basically just port over all its games on there onto the GameCube, and so a lot of people's first introduction to the Sonic Adventure games was on the GameCube, since there's a whole lot more GameCube sales than there was Dreamcast sales, first and foremost. And
then shortly after that, we had the Wii.
Yeah, and that one was...
And that one just took off. And
that one's still top 3 Nintendo products of all time. Also, does this seriously not have where's the sales charts on this article? I was expecting
No, they don't have it.
Yeah.
Released in 2001, GameCube remains a unique Nintendo direct competitor for the PS2 and original Xbox. GameCube also came in third during the console gen. Nintendo struggled to retain the
third.
Yes, came in third during the console generation. Nintendo struggled to retain its relevancy during that era, but the symptoms have been something of a renaissance in decades. Many GameCube gamers are considered classics and several systems executives have been ported to modern platforms.
Yeah, okay. Like, but just to get to the actual point of this article, basically, Switch 2 sales now is from Blade's financial report. It's now sitting at 2.368 million sales, and that's over the GameCube sales, with lifetime sales of 21.74 million. There. Enough beating around the bush. Now you know the answer.
Yeah.
GameCube was at it's third place. I thought Xbox didn't sell as well as GameCube around that time, but I'm not Xbox player, so I wouldn't know.
No, it was placed. No, it was placed. It was always. Well, for a while there, Xbox was the number one, and PlayStation was neck and neck. And then when you got to the Wii, that knocked all three of them out. And then all of a sudden, Sony took over again when PS4 came out.
Yeah. Let me just check the facts right here. Good old Wikipedia. Yeah. So, top one console selling of all time, PS2. 160 million sold. Wii was over 100 million, but not much higher than that. And where does GameCube fall on this? Okay, GameCube sold, 21.74 million, and it's 23rd on the list of top selling consoles. Does this have no, it's not. It's just strictly just all consoles, but I guess original Xbox did indeed sell more, but not by much. Like 24 million compared to almost 22.
Yeah.
And then of course PS2 just crushed it.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it was a pretty lopsided generation when it comes to console sales, but I think one thing you do have to keep in mind that PS2 was also it also had DVD playability, so a lot of people were getting a PS2 not necessarily for the games, but for the fact that they could play movies too.
Yeah, you can play DVDs on it.
Yeah,
that's pretty much why.
Yeah, and future PlayStation stuff.
PS3. Yeah, don't get me going with PS3s. The ones that burnt out your DVD player, or the DVD player burnt out on you.
Yeah, it's like early PS3s that just had hardware failures. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
PS3 is 87 million, about 87 million, and the Wii is just 2 slots above it.
Yeah, I mean the Wii was a popular.
Yeah, it was the casual console,
Oh yeah, it was.
Yeah.
It was. Everybody from your grandmother had one.
Yeah. Yeah.
And your grandmother did have one in the nursing homes.
Yeah. They even have it in hospitals because it gets you up and gets you moving. That's why people even. That's why Just Dance still kept releasing games on that thing for a good while.
Oh yeah.
They released a game in 2020.
Yep.
A 2020 Wii game, unironically.
Yeah.
They really loved the motion control on that.
All righty then.
All right.
I think we're wrapping it up.
Yeah, I have enough trivia when it comes to console sales, I think, to report.
Yeah. So thanks for watching as always, and good night.
Yeah. Good night. If it even is that late.
It's almost 3.